So hey guys, today's a new video. As you can see, I'm logged into Opito's account right now. So I'm gonna do the showcase for uh Gold Naruto and Diamond Tobirama right now today. The thing is, the video is gonna be extra long, so keep that in mind. I will be getting all the event things like right now out of the way quickly. So 15 minutes at the most of that. And then after I get all of that out of the way, I'm gonna do daily Q&A, and then finally I'm gonna go ahead and do the showcase for Minato and Tobirama. I'll probably post like times when I switch from one subject to another on the description. So if you're curious about that, just find the time that I put and then just skip towards whatever you want. But you know. So yeah, new secondary passive for Naruto. Naruto did get a new bloodline, not new bloodline, but a new skill, which is a level 105 skill, active and passive. To get that active and passive, you do need to consume 55k worth of what's it called? Consumption. As you can see here, this is a level 90, and active and passive, the multiple Shadow-kun and the rest in Shuriken, and the Flame-tailed Beast Ball skill book and the Demon Fox Cloak skill book are level 105 passives and actives. So the Flame-tailed Beast Ball is deal massive ninjutsu damage to all enemies and burn for 5 rounds according to the percentage of HP. No need to hit. It's been confirmed that this does not work in the Ninja War by the devs themselves actually, so keep that in mind. Demon Fox Cloak skill book. Release Demon Fox Cloak to all teammates after unique skill. Add 200% shield lasting for 3 rounds and recover all enemies' teammates' chakra massively. After equipped, increase HP 4200 plus 820 per level. Ninjutsu defense 5000 plus 850 per level. Anti-jutsu defense 3600 plus 870 per level. You need 9 tails power times 3 and 9 tails times 4. What it means by 9 tails power, I think Obito has sealed into Naruto. But what it means by that, you need 9 tails Kuruma's power, and then you need the 9 tails. So you need 3 or 4 of each of those. So I mean, it should be fairly easy if you have them. The way that you get that, you actually have to seal Kuruma, which is the 9 tails, into Naruto perfectly. It has to be a perfect seal, so there's that. Um, and yeah, so the rewards, if you have Naruto Silver, you're gonna get the first Hokage's necklace, and if you have them at Gold, you're gonna get the first Hokage's necklace. Tier 3 refining material, which is cross chakra crystal. For those of you who asked me whether or not it was worth it to spend during the Haku event, if you only had 15k gold, it was more than likely worth it because during this event, if you really want to get the best items and everything out of it, you're gonna have to consume basically 55k. So I mean, there is that to keep in mind. Not to say that you can't consume 15k during this event. It's just saying that you would have gotten more out of it out of the Haku event. Sorry about that since I wasn't able to. I just barely figured out that it was the Naruto event maybe half an hour ago when I looked at my phone again. So I really didn't get that much warning. I think somebody messaged me about it, but I was in the middle of a gym training session, and I completely forgot about it. So I'm sorry that I wasn't able to respond to you on time. I apologize, really. That's all I can say. So, as you can see here, at Diamond, you will get Will of Fire times 100. So to get Naruto to Diamond, you actually need right around 600 Will of Fire, which is quite a lot. As you can see here, yeah, 600 Will of Fire. So each Will of Fire is 120, what's it called? Rare ore. So 120 times 600 is 72k worth of rare ore. I did the math when it comes to the what's it called? To the recharging per day. The max reward you can get is 15k worth of gold bought. So out of that you do get 280 Will of Fire. So that's 280, which equals you need uh you need 600. So we're gonna take off history. So 72 minus. You still need another 38k worth of rare ore to get the rest of the Will of Fire, and you do get what's it called? I'm gonna take that off, and you do get 15k worth of rare ore. when you get the 15k worth of gold bot, but that's not enough to get Naruto to diamond. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. If you want the secondary passive, you do need a recharge for it. It costs is $100. You have to recharge 3,100 gold to get it. So I mean, there is that. You have to keep that in mind. Yeah. So, first Hokage's necklace, exclusive equipment, increases ninjutsu and taijutsu attack of any ninja wearing it. It increases an extra 23k ninjutsu attack, 16k taijutsu attack, 51k HP, and 85 points of chakra recovery to exclusive owner Ninja Tsunade, Naruto, or first Hokage wearing it. So the thing about this is it's also a Hinata event. So to get her to diamond, it's a lot cheaper, which is only 260 will of fire. Um, which that's exactly what you get. A little higher than that is what you get if you recharge 15k. What I recommend recharging if you're a new player and you don't have Naruto gold, basically I would recommend doing so because the grind for Naruto can be quite intensive, and because well you get a lot of training materials for Hinata, so I mean there is that also, but that's kind of up to you. Also, Hyuga training gift. If you have her at silver, you're gonna get sandals times one. If you have her at gold, you're gonna get sandals, the refining material, which is badge of Hyuga clan, at gold. And if you have her at diamond, you're gonna get the skin, formal dress Hinata, which is the skin that comes with the skill. This is it. It's a white haze heavenly dance. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a showcase for both Naruto and Hinata. In my account. So stay posted for that. I guess tomorrow. But yeah. So Naruto exclusive skin, Fool's Day limit robot. So if you want to get this skin, all you have to do is buy it for 800 gold. You don't have to recharge. You don't have to do anything else except buy it for 800 gold. Just go into the Naruto skins, buy it, and you have it, and it's yours basically. Konohana headband, Hinata Hyuga, exclusive weapon equipment and enhances ninjutsu attack and HP. I find it weird that it says weapon when really it should be necklace, but maybe it's necklace, maybe it's weapon. It does give an extra increase to Hinata, so as you can see, it gives her 25k ninjutsu attack and 59k HP. Um, Skill enhancement, protecting 8 trigrams, 64 palms. That's a active skill for Hinata. You do need her level 105, so keep that in mind. When released, Rest and Shuriken. That's a level 90 passive active skill for Naruto. Flame-tailed beast ball. That's the level 105 skill that I talked about for Naruto. Which is an active skill. Demon Fox Cloak. Once again, that's a level 105 skill for Naruto. And Fool's Day collection event. So if you just do any dungeons, you can get 30 of these. It lasts only 1 day, so you can only get 31 in total. So keep that in mind. Don't forget to try to get these. If you open them, you have a chance to get 500 rare ore. I mean 500 gold, 300 rare ore, 100 bloodline stones, 100 stamina, zero point 0.6 million silver coins, and all powerful scrolls. Personally, I would hope for the gold and or the scrolls, and maybe even the ore. But everything else is just really meh. If you want to get the last badge of the Hyuga clan, which is usually what they do here, you have to recharge 500 gold for 4 days, and if you do that, you're gonna get the Rasengan Naruto training times 3, third training form, 2 of them, and 1 badge of Hyuga clan, which is a refining material for most, if not all, of Hinata's items. So players can receive Hinata Hyuga training twice from the first time gold 10 draw. So Hinata only has 2 training forms, her blue card and then her purple card. You're gonna get a purple card Hinata if you do a gold 10 draw, but you can only do it 1 time during this event. So keep that in mind. Don't try to do it more than once because more than likely you're not gonna get a second Hinata. So yeah, recharge rewards. As you can see, like I said, right over here, 3,100 gold, teammate pack times 3, Rasengan Naruto times 3, train 3 times 2, Shadow Clone of Naruto times 40, Naruto's Will of Fire times 40, Will of Fire times 30, recharge coupon times 40. The recharge coupons are rather useful. I would recommend getting refining bags because those things are freaking amazing. But that's a side note thing. Naruto Uzumaki second passive certificate times 1. So there you go. That's the passive certificate. I may actually get it because since it's a triple gold recharge, it would be a very good time for me to recharge. But I'm still trying to decide whether or not to, So cumulative consumption, like I said, you get the refining material for the scarf. You get Hinata's ninja suit, the badge of the Hyuga clan, which is the refining material for Hinata's item. Any of Hinata's items. You can get the Konohana headband Hinata Hyuga tier 3. That's very good because it's tier 3. You don't need the refining material for tier 3. Refining material Sage Cloak times 1. So that's for Naruto. You need to upgrade it. You need the refining material badge of Uzumaki clan. Um, and then it just keeps on going basically. You can get the Konohana headband. Even though it says it's only for Minato, because this is the same one. It actually does give the bonuses to Naruto also, so it gives an extra 25k ninjutsu attack to Naruto and Namikaze Minato and 59k HP. So I mean that's another item for Naruto, just in case you were wondering. So now that that's over with, we're gonna do the Q&A quickly, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this the Minato showcase. So we're gonna go to YouTube, which reminds me, right before I go in, lower the volume. I don't want to ruin your guys' hearing, so that's off basically. I'm just gonna lower the notifications also, just in case. Not that. Nope. So we go to Luis Rodriguez videos. Oh, cool. 545 subscribers. That's nice. Thank you guys for subscribing. And is there a way to get beat Seven Tails without Orochimaru's ring? As of right now, not really. Well, there is, but you do need a lot of debuffs. I'll probably make a video later on about it, so please, wait on that. Can you do Minato Showcase? That's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. I'd like to see the Tobirama Minato Showcase. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Can you please tell me how to beat 2312? I'll check it out in a little bit and explain it. Well, yeah, I can check it out right now. 2312. Oh, okay. So this one, what you have to do really is make sure that you have somebody like Sakura who can heal a lot, and Tsunade, because of the fact that every time you attack Mifune, he does rebound damage, which will more than likely kill you if you're a lower level player. So I would recommend to have Slug Scroll, Sakura, and a stunner like Kakashi, and try to keep your attacks concentrated on the minions first to take out the minions, and then just try to straight out take out Hanzo. I would recommend stronger cards who can deal a couple million worth of damage, because that's really the only way that you're gonna be able to take down Hanzo fast. Wow, I'm out of breath. Minato one, I have 15k gold. Yeah, see, sorry I couldn't help you out in time. The Capen, Qken, Quen. Whatever. Sorry, dude. I can't pronounce your name, but yeah, sorry I couldn't help you out sooner. Jared Herrera, if you double up on the monthly recharge, it's exactly as Alex A says. Even if you put more, buy more of the 300 gold recharge cards, which gives you 100 gold per day. Really, all it does, it doesn't stack. What it does, it just makes it last longer. So say you bought 1 month, if you buy another one, you're gonna get 2 months, 3 months, and so on and so forth. That's really all it does. Why have you not trained to Naruto to Diamond? Just too expensive? Yeah, really, it just is kind of expensive to get Naruto to Diamond. Like I said, you need 72k worth of rare ore. And yeah, it's easier to refine his materials to tier 4 than to get him to Diamond, because even though Diamond does provide a good boost to him, in the end, really all it does is just a small boost compared to his tier 4 items. I mean, eventually I will have to get Naruto to Diamond because I do want the Konohana Ninja collection, but that's very far off. Really, really far off. Hey, Luis, King Haku with Orochimaru's ring tier 4 beat 8 tails and 9 tails. I'm gonna have to check that out tomorrow, because since I am using Obito's account, I can't log in into my account as of right now. So yeah, tomorrow for that. Says K. And so we're gonna go here to Minato. So here we go. We're gonna do the showcase for Minato. So first of all, Minato's a good card. He has a few passives and a few actives. The most notable passive in my eyes is this one right over here, which is an exclusive to him. It is a level 75 passive, but in my eyes, it is the strongest passive for Minato. Unfortunately, you could only have gotten it a very long time ago. I don't know when or if they're even gonna re-release it. So it may just be lost to time as of right now. But if I can find it, I'll show it to you. Where is it? Space time? No, it's not it. Space time barrier fourth Hokage. Space time times 4. Sage Art Wind times 1. Release unique skill can deal massive ninjutsu damage to all enemies. The next skill of the front row enemies with marked barrier will reflect to own side. The effect will disappear after own side gets damaged. Immune to seal and dizzy after equipped. Increase 10,000 HP plus 400 per level. Dodge 5,000 plus 380 per level. And you need 75 level 75, so 5 bloodlines. Really, because what it does, it reflects the front row's unique skill. So if you go first, it will reflect what's his phase Hashirama's, for example, unique skill, anybody's unique skill back at them and their entire team if it's a AoE attack. So yeah, it's a very powerful passive, but you might not have it basically. The passive that's on this Minato is called Kuruma Mode, the fourth Hokage. By release unique skill, enhanced dodge and chakra recovery, ninjutsu defense and ninjutsu attack for 2 rounds. So that's nice because it does enhance your ninjutsu attack, but it's not quite as useful as the other one. So Minato actually has quite a few skills. So Rasengan Minato, that's from basically purple card Minato. It causes serious ninjutsu damage to one enemy. Not very useful, honestly. The fourth, the Flying Thunder God, the fourth Hokage. That is his next one after, in which he gets this skin. That's his level second training form basically, and deal ninjutsu damage to all enemies and release skill and barrier jutsu to all enemies with probability. Jutsu will last until the end of the battle. Jutsu has bleeding effect, increase on dodge and hit for 3 rounds. So it's decent, but not the best. Then there are space time spiral spheres, which is deal ninjutsu damage to front row enemies and release skill and barrier jutsu to all enemies with probability. Jutsu will last until the end of the battle. Each jutsu will have bleeding effect. It's an AoE attack as far as I can tell, but this is the final one that you would get normally. As you can see here, it's gonna attack. Like I said, it's an AoE attack, and it's not an AoE attack. It's just a front row attack. Need to replay that for a second. So okay, and okay, yeah. Um, hmm. So the reason it got reflected, it's because of an item that Minato has, and I'll go into explanation in a second. But that's what Spiral Zero Spheres. It damages the front row enemies and releases barrier and the other thing, Jutsu. What it does is just basically a bleeding effect. Then there's spiraling flash super round dance house style 3. That's a mouthful. This is actually a skill that came with a skin for young Minato and Kushina. The only way they get to get this skin is through the only way there was to get this skin is through recharging. I do believe 10k gold during the Valentine's event. So if you didn't do that, you're not gonna get it. Basically, sorry. But yeah, deal massive ninjutsu damage to an enemy, silence and fall this enemy for 3 rounds. To all enemies, cast skill jutsu, shiki, and barrier shiki. To the end of the battle, each shiki with ninjutsu bonus and HP loss effect, with only one chance to block damage for yourself. So what it does is it attacks a single enemy, and then it provides you with a shield. And also as you can see here, it stuns the enemy basically. So we're gonna go ahead and skip. Mutually multiplying explosive tags. Release 1 to 5 explosive tag with to all enemies with probability. Dealing burning damage for 3 rounds. Must hit to take effect. So this skill is actually really good. Because it's kind of like a debuff, but it lasts for 5 rounds. And here I'm going to show you what it does. This skill is actually common for the 4th Hokage and for the 2nd Hokage. So keep that in mind as you see this. Um, as you can see, it releases tags, and those tags stay there for 5 rounds until the tags run out or until they're reapplied. And yeah, they deal quite a bit of damage, as you can see. Nothing like Naruto's unique skill, but either way, quite a bit of damage. And yeah. And now we're gonna talk about the bloodlines for Minato. As you can see, he has the Nine Tails Chakra Yin, which is his max. Oh no, his second max. He has the Nine Tails bloodline. He has Space Time bloodline. Sage Art Wind. He has Water Release, Wind Release, Genjutsu, and Taijutsu. It's ironic because if Minato would have gotten the Nature Release, he would have been able to use the Shadow Clone passive, which would have made him even more powerful. But as you can see here, just with those items, he gets 2.5 million worth of combat, and he has 5 items in total, which are the Flying Thunder Guard Kunai. At level 115, tier 4, it gives you 58k ninjutsu attack and 78k stamina. If you equip it to either Minato or the 4th Hokage, to the 4th Hokage or the 2nd Hokage, it gives you an extra 66k ninjutsu attack and 50k hit to either one of those owners. And it also releases the skill called Flying Thunder God Slash at the end of the round. What it does, it increases your dodge for 1 round. Next up is a Watergate's Lightning tier 4. At level 100 tier 4, it gives you 71k ninjutsu attack and 59k hit. It's an exclusive equipment for Minato. It enhances ninjutsu attack and hit for any ninja who wears it. It increases an extra 50k hit and 58k dodge to Minato Naminikaze. And you also have a chance to cast the skill Flying Thunder God Guiding Thunder before you get attacked by a ninjutsu attack, basically. That's why it got redirected. What it does, it just basically redirects a skill that's going to be used against you, as you can see here. Guided Lightning, and it hits right back at him. And yeah, that's how that goes, basically. I don't think he can take down, what's his name? Nagato. At least in time, because Nagato just has a bunch of HP. But yeah. It doesn't always work. It can work sometimes and not work other times. It's very useful, but it's not triggered by Kaguya's attack, so keep that in mind. But once again, it's still rather useful, especially if you're going up against an opponent who's stronger than you. Somebody in the arena, this could change the battle because as they attack you, it's gonna change it towards them, basically. Yeah, just gonna see if he can take down Nagato. Yeah, he couldn't take him down. And that's it for that item. Next up is the Watergate Jonin Armor Tier 4. As you can see at level 101, it gives you 43k ninjutsu defense, 47k ninjutsu attack, and 53k stamina. If you equip it to Minato, it gives him an extra 25k ninjutsu attack, 19k ninjutsu defense, and 38k HP. Yeah. The 4th Hokage's cloak, tier 4. If you equip it to Minato, if you equip it to any card, it's at level 115 with tier 4. It gives you 113k worth of stamina. If you equip it to Minato, you get an extra 14k dodge and 79k HP. And then finally the Konohana headband. If you equip it to Minato or Naruto at this point, it gives them 61k ninjutsu attack and 78k dodge. Like I said, if you equip it to Minato or Naruto, it gives them an extra 59k HP and 25k ninjutsu attack. So I mean that's nice. That's about it for Minato. He's not really a powerhouse per se. He's more of a defensive card because of the guided thunder and because of the barrier skills and such. It's he's a rather powerful card, but CP wise, he's not that strong. As you can see, he only has 2.5 million worth of CP. Admittedly, he doesn't have a secondary passive, so that could change. But yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a decent card. He's not the best, but he's not the worst. And now we're gonna talk about the second Hokage. Personally, if I have the chance to, if I have enough money and such, and I have the chance to get the second Hokage to Diamond, I will do so because the second Hokage is a boss. There's just no other way to put it. He is stupidly powerful, and here's why. So this is the second Hokage. As you can see here, he has quite a few things going for him. He's got the unique skill called Shadow Clone, Flying Thunder God, with probability to release Shadow Clone for own self. Max 5 clones can provide shield for 25% of max HP, and enhance own ninjutsu attack by 15%. So each clone gives you 25% of max HP for shield. So if you get 5 clones, you get 125% of your HP as a shield. And it gives you 15% ninjutsu attack bonus. So 15% times 5 is what? 75, I think? Yeah, 75% bonus in ninjutsu attack every time you release it, and depending on how many shadow clones you can get. And they last for 5 rounds, and you can make your allies dodge the next skill damage, deal ninjutsu damage to all enemies, and release skill and barrier jutsu. Basically, it's the bleeding effect, but this one lasts until the end of the round. He does have another skill which he comes with, which is called Flying Thunder God. Second step, deal massive ninjutsu damage to all enemies and release skill barrier and uh, sh- kill and barrier to all enemies with probability until the battle ends. Every jutsu has bleeding effect. Really, the best one is a Shadow Clone and Flying Thunder God. As you can see here, yeah, it's really good. So he has a few passives. He has the level 90 passive called Multiple Shadow Clone. By release, unique skill can release 1 to 5, 1 to 6 Shadow Clones. Each clone can increase own ninjutsu attack by 35% only once. Increases after equipped. HP 5,400 plus 870 per level. Hit 600 plus 270 per level. Ninjutsu attack 6,000 plus 370 per level. Yeah, it's really, really good, and I'll explain why in a second. And Flying Thunder got Space Barrier. Normal attack at open barriers, under barrier Shiki, all the enemy's next skill release will reflect back to own side. Shiki will disappear after damage. After equipped, increase HP 3,300 plus 310 per level. Hit 10,500. 1,500 plus 105 per level, and dodge 3,300 plus 285 per level. If you get damaged, you lose the same amount of dodge, so he will lose 30k dodge if he gets hit, basically. Yeah, these are the items. The Flying Thunder God Kunai, once again, I already explained that for Minato. Hard Whirlpool Blade, tier 4. It's a ring for him. You can only get this during his event if you have him Diamond, I believe. Level 105, tier 4, it will give you 53k dodge, 43k ninjutsu attack, and 48k stamina. If you have it equipped to the second Hokage, it will give him an extra 38k ninjutsu attack, 15k dodge, 37k HP, and the skill called Release Hard Whirlpool Water Blade. It doesn't do damage, but what it does, it makes your enemies so they can't use their passive skills, basically. Hokage Armor Tier 4. Exclusive equipment and HP, and ninjutsu attack of any enhances ninjutsu attack and HP of any ninja wearing it. At level 110, if you equip it to the second Hokage, it will give him 53k. I mean, to anybody, it will give him 53k ninjutsu attack and 74k stamina. If you equip it to the second Hokage, it will give him an extra 32k ninjutsu attack, 30k HP, and it will enhance the damage of the skill and barrier jutsu. So basically, those bleed effects will be enhanced. And then finally, the best item in my opinion, which is the second ninja suit, tier 4. At level 110, tier 4, it will give your character 39k stamina, ninjutsu defense, 39k taijutsu defense, and 76k stamina. If you equip it to the Tobirama Senju, he will get an extra 38k HP, 23k ninjutsu defense, and 23k taijutsu defense. And it will add in 2 extra shadow clones by the release unique skill. So yeah, so why is he so powerful? Let's take the shadow clone skill into perspective. So he gets 35% increase every shadow clone. So the max amount of shadow clones is he can get is 6. So he has a 210 bonus and his ninjutsu attack at the most, just with that passive. Now keep in mind his unique skill gives him an extra 75%, so we're going to add in 75%, so his unique skill gives him that much. And with the shadow clone, with his item, the second Hokage's ninja suit, it gives him another 30% minimum. So he has the potential to enhance his ninjutsu attack by 315%. Keep in mind that this can be doubled by Orochimaru. And then it can also be added on in the Ninja War. I actually got to the point where I I got to the Ninja War 95, floor 95, as you can see here. We're gonna go over to gallery, and this is the reward for floor 95. Basically, you get a lot of silver, but for whatever reason he didn't get it. You get a lot of gold, 2.01k worth of gold. A bunch of golden chests, a bunch of silver chests, a bunch of bronze chests, golden keys, silver keys, bronze keys. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff. But yeah, it can be very, very powerful. Mutually multiplying explosive tags. Now keep in mind that those are ninjutsu based attack. So the higher your ninjutsu goes, the more damage you can do. I've seen Tobirama deal a couple billion with these actually. If I remember correctly, I saw Tobirama do like 5 billion worth of damage, like in total, with dealing these things, and sometimes it would reach the point where the damage output would just not match anymore, so it just wouldn't show the damage. But yeah, this is Tobirama, the second Hokage, and we're gonna have him go up against these guys, the Merciless Sasuke, and just watch. So yeah. So that releases the barriers. As you can see, they're actually dealing quite a bit of damage, 2 million worth of damage, and then you add in the shadow clone once again. And as you can see, he got 4 shadow clones. So yeah, he was just tearing through these guys, and he really only released that's it. Like you don't take into account these things. As you can see now, they're dropping like flies. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. But yeah, Tobirama's insane, basically. Oh, did I forget to mention that Tobirama can overclock? That's kind of how I got so far in the Ninja War while using Obito's account. Yesterday, I basically tried to figure out the best Ninja War formation, and I got this, and he just destroyed Deidara. I don't know whether he could take down not Minato, but what's his name? Him, because yeah, the Super Shida Tensei could just kill him like that. I think he can take these guys down. Not quite sure though. So long as Gengetsu, yeah, see, like so long as Gengetsu doesn't hit, he should be fine. And it looks like he's gonna keep on hitting. But yeah, he does an insane amount of damage. I think he can take down her just like that. I'm not quite sure whether or not, but what the heck? This just froze basically. But yeah, the Tobirama can deal a stupid amount of damage. Actually, tomorrow you guys have the option between either me doing a Hashirama showcase with Silver Madara or a Ultimate Ninja World War guide, basically. Like that's as far as you're gonna go with peak optimum, like cards and such. But yeah, that's about it because it looks like the game froze. I mean, I can still click, but I can't skip, and these guys just kind of stopped moving. I think it's because the A passive was sealed when it should not have been sealed. So it just kind of froze the game. But yeah. So sorry that ended so abruptly, but the second Hokage is stupidly powerful. You just saw he took down Deidara by himself easily. If he has some protection, he can easily take down the tailed beast with his debuffs. Yeah, he just deals a stupid amount of damage. He's retardedly powerful. And once again, all of that damage, those 5 million worth of damage that you saw were being dealt, that can be doubled, tripled, and quadrupled, so on and so forth with Ninja War in combination with Orochimaru. I figured out how to get him, like I said, really, really powerful. I've seen him deal billions worth of damage, 1 billion each debuff at the very least. And, in total, that would be what? 5 million perfectly? 5 billion perfectly worth of damage. So, I mean, he's stupidly powerful. If you have the chance to get him, I would strongly recommend to do so. Especially if you're going to drop money into this game, he would just be the ultimate card to get for the Ninja War because of all the buffs that he gets for himself, basically. So I'm sorry I couldn't really showcase more. The game just kind of froze at that point, but sometimes that just happens. But which reminds me, I was talking to the devs. As you can see here, I told him about the skills. He said that he was gonna fix it, and it did get fixed. So thanks for that. But I did ask him, why does Zetsu's unique skill do such a small amount of damage? Like I said, I have a lot of ninjutsu attack on him and such. And I was wondering why. And he explained that Zetsu is a card that is a power card and a control card. So, what that I asked him what that means, if he could explain, and he said power card means to add CP. So that's a card that will boost your CP up as high as possible, basically. And the control card is a skill that causes is not a skill that causes more damage, only to control the enemy. So I would assume that that's the dizzy, and also the tanglement buffs coming into play. So that's probably why he doesn't do that much damage, and that's what I asked him. I asked him about the bonus towards Naruto. I tested it out and it does give the bonus, but I just asked him before I tested it. Excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups. Before I tested it out. So sorry if this video feels really awkward. I'm really tired. It's 4 in the morning and this has been a long video. I've been speaking a lot, so that's probably why my voice sounds so weird. But yeah. And he's messaging me. I'll answer him in a second. So shout out to him. He gets to be in the video. Nice. So that's about it for this video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new vid. Bye.